We bought a boat! Yo! Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. In this episode, we've bought a boat. So we're going to run you through the boat and what our thoughts were behind getting it, and we're going to go fishing and drop some crab nets in it. We're out fishing in the boat now, but this is going to be the next episode. So this is just a fishing episode. The crabbing and a little bit of fishing that we did the other day is going to be part of this boat episode. Just going to run you quickly through the boat now, and then we will jump into some fishing and crabbing and whatnot. Firstly, the boat is a Quintrex Top Ender Pro 520. We picked this boat for a few reasons. At the moment, we're living in the Northern Territory where we have to worry about crocodiles in all of the waters we fish. So that was a factor. But also, on top of that, we're from Victoria, and one day, potentially, we will move back home to Victoria or New South Wales, where we chase Murray cod and yallas and things like that. So what we wanted was a boat that would be suited to back home when we move back home, for all the freshwater inland fishing that we do, the rivers and the lakes and stuff. But also a boat that would suit us here, was offshore capable when the weather's right, and has high enough sides and is big enough that we feel confident when we know there's crocs around. And you'll see in this video, we had a little 1.5 meter croc come and have a look. We saw another couple of crocs, all in a couple of hours out fishing. There's plenty around, and they're terrifying. They're dangerous things. So we didn't want a little boat. Now this has really wide gunnels. It's really well built, and so far we love how it handles on the water. It's powered by a Yamaha 4-stroke 115, so it gets up and gets moving. We've got an 80-pound 24-volt motor guide on the front, so that does all of our spot locking and moving around while we're fishing. And the batteries are in this compartment here, dual 130s, 135s, dual 135s in that compartment right there. You got your anchor bay and whatnot there, seat compartment, and then storage under the cast deck. The cast deck's a good size. So, and the storage, just mind the mess. We cleaned the boat before today, like pressure washed all the floor and stuff, so that it was going to be nice for this video. We caught quite a few fish today, and they've crapped and spunked and whatever all over the boat, so awesome. But the storage in here is unreal. And to top it off, In and Outboard Marine fitted a 24-volt charger with a breaker in the boat, so when we pull up home we just plug in and that charges everything. We don't have to run a charger out and plug it in and all that sort of stuff, so that's neat. We went with the side console. It's got deck lights here and here, just enough to light up if you are out in the dark, but up here, for the time being, we're not going to be fishing in the dark because we don't like the idea of not being able to see what's in the water around us. Nice grab handle, and we got the quality Quintrex seats here, which are comfy as. Seat position, and obviously the one I showed you in the cast deck just there. This came obviously from Darwin, In and Outboard Marine. Came with everything needed to hit the water, so they provided the life jackets and all that in the kit, including your UHF radio built in here, and a compass in the dash. Obviously this is the Yamaha setup. Speed, fuel, hours, revs, the works. We got the adjustable steering column, so you can move it up when you're standing up, or if you're teagan you want it as low as possible. And just the standard Yamaha side console setup, forward, back, trim up and down, all that sort of stuff. A little bit of storage in each side. We've got rods on the floor at the moment because we will be mounting a rod holder, probably a little one here and one on the front, so we can stand our rods up. And we've got a GoPro mount for the 360 here in the middle. Now, Bimini, but this is the Quintrex, the top one, the one that's like better than the standard Bimini. I don't know what it's called. We didn't select it on purpose. It was already fitted to the boat when we chose this boat, and instead of waiting for another boat to be ordered in, which could have taken months, we got this boat. So we did want some sort of a cover anyway, so this is the one we've got. Folds down, wraps up in this, and it actually covers from about here on the back to over the start of the casting deck, so it gives you a lot of shade. So it's got the ski pole, which is cool for when you're in non-crocodile water and got the kids and want to tow them around on a donut or something, and a bait board. We're not huge into bait fishing, but handy little area to put the cooker when we're out and want to do a catch and cook or eat on the boat. Rod holders on the back. Yeah, that's all good. And I think I pointed out already the offshore transom, obviously, so high transom right through, but a nice standing platform on each side at the back so that we can hop on and off easy enough with the fold down steps. And on this side, the burley bucket's built in. We wouldn't have requested that obviously because we don't do a lot of this sort of stuff, but it's already in the boat. We've got a live bait tank. A lot of boats come with that, but the Top Ender Pro comes with a clear window so that the bait can see what the weather's doing or what we're up to. They can see if they're next, all that sort of thing. And being in croc water, when you've handled fish and you want to wash your hands, we've found that the bait tank is fantastic wash trough, because you just flick it on and wash your hands under the water and it runs back out the bottom of the boat. So that's actually handy as up here. So as for in the boat, that's almost everything. You've got your overflows at the back here, so if you get a washover, the water goes straight out the back. You've got a bilge pump built underneath, you know, nav light, stern light, the deck lights, the bilge pump, the bait tank, they're all on those switches there. And then these two compartments are probably the most important. They're both lined like a esky. So Tegan's just about to grab us a can of drink each.
Am I?
Yep. You just whip that open. We've got our ice in there, and that's fully sealed. That'll keep everything nice and cold. There's a drain plug in each one of these, this one and this one. It just drains into the bottom of the boat. So at the end of the day, when you're done, you just pull your drain plug out, you pull your bung out from the back, and the water runs straight out the back of the boat. And I'm just gonna have a nice, refreshingly cold vanilla Coke. Hey Coke, you should sponsor us. So this one here, we've already decided that the smaller one will be our snacks and drinks compartment, and this one is our fish compartment. And as you can see, we've had a pretty good day today on the water, so we've done well. We've let a few fish go, so keep an eye out for that video. That'll be next. So yeah, anchor lights under here. We might put some rod storage under there as well. Yeah, cup holders, rod holders, all the standard stuff. Fuel under the floor fuel tank. I think it's 70 litres from memory, which is quite a bit on these yammies. They're pretty good on fuel. That's about all I'm going to show you in the boat. We'll run over a few things when we're out of the boat. Things like we got catch and release for the front, which is a no-brainer up here where there's crocs, because you don't want to be messing around near the water whenever you're launching. And we'll just run you around and show you the outside of the boat. Not that there's anything special about it, it's just the outside of the boat. So around the outside, guards with lights on them. Now we towed this from Darwin out to Manangrita. That's what these straps are for, because the bolts actually came out of the guards. It was really rough. And these lights, obviously the car wheels are up there flicking stones back, and they just copped the pummeling, so I've got to replace them and redo the bolts up, but otherwise there's no issues there. Spare wheel sits up the front here, nice and high out of the way, nice and pretty. Winch set up with the hook, and the safety chain comes down in the bottom. And this is the catch and release. You can see this hook's bolted onto the front here, and this is a over center spring. So when you flick this up, this pushes up, and if the boat wasn't here, it comes up to about this high, right? So that when the boat comes onto the trailer, this bar hits here and goes down and down here, right? But it's pushing up. So if the boat slides back, it pushes up and hooks in there so the boat can't fall off. When you're launching the boat, you put this spring up, you back up and let the boat slide down until it hooks under your chain and your winch. So then you've already loosened it, obviously, your winch, but you undo your chain and your winch, so it's sitting in here. Then you lock the handle down like that, but this can't drop because it's on the hook. So then when you push the boat into the water, whoever's sitting in the boat starts it and drives forward. As they drive forward, this drops down to there, then they back the boat off, no issues. Then you flick that back up when you drive it on, clicks over it, and you tow out, no problems. So that's how the catch and release works. Trailer is a trailer, but they are a well-built trailer. So yeah, that's the boat from the outside. So yeah, nav lights, all the standard stuff. Because the sound is built in, it's got a there's got a GPS locator out there. This is Patches. She's a community dog, lives down the road and comes and says good day all the time because Tegan feeds her snacks. So yeah, that's the boat. Took the floor panels out to wash them. Pretty happy. Her name's Bim actually, but we call her Patches. We didn't know her name to start with. Did we? So yeah. Hooks on the back. When we bought it, it actually hooks through a hole up here, but that pulls right over the corner and has the tendency to slip around the corner here. So we just loop the strap around here and then it holds it into the center. This is like a strap protector, and then it's got Velcro over the top, so it actually also holds the strap down, so it stops it from scratching the boat and then holds everything securely in place, one on each side. So that's how the boat's secured at the back. What do you want, a snack or something? So that's it for the boat. Let's jump into some fishing and crabbing, and hopefully we get a couple. Oh! I just had a Barra follow me to the boat again. I just got hit and missed it. Yeah, don't know what it was. Oh, Barra. Oh! I was like, yeah, that was a bump. Oh, and he just smashed something off the corner. He just smashed something off the corner. I was like, oh, yep. Swipe. Yeah. No, did you?
Yeah, silver.
Yes. There was a bigger swipe. That was a swipe. He swiped it.
Yeah, okay. This is a spot.
Stop drifting so fast, damn it. You on?
Yeah, I'm on.
Yep. Good job, babe. That was him. You still got him? Tegan's on. That's a good fish. Good fish, baby. Good fish. That is a legal Barra, so I'm going to gaff him. Just don't high stick it. Wind him a bit. That's legal for sure. That is legal for sure. Good job, babe. Got him. That's got him. Look at that! First fish on the boat is a stalking saltwater Barra. Yeah, pulling back. Yeah. What's this? 75. 5 centimeters bigger. Babe, you're killing it. You want to grab him for a photo? Don't forget they don't have teeth, so he's just going to kick a bit. Yeah, hold him tight. Look at that. Then kick his tail around a bit further. How do you feel, babe? First fish on the boat.
Oh,
you seagulled it off me. don't chuck him in the esky. This is one of the features of our boat.
I don't want my drink in there.
These are eskies built into the floor. Good job, babe. Collect the crab nets. Good job, baby. 13 centimeters. We've got one. How good. Oh, he's going to be legal too.
Really?
Yeah. Right. Got some good big claws on him. It's a him. Alright, so he has to be 13 centimeters across. And he is well and truly over his 14 and a half.
Cool.
So there we go, here's our first mud crab. Got one! Got a mud crab. How good!
He's looking at me.
It's a male. It is. This thing's hard to use. 15 centimeters across. He is legal.
Ah.
Nope. There's a little croc. There's a tiny little crocodile right there. Look.
Oh my goodness.
There's a baby croc.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, little crocky. How you going, mate? Hey, little tucker.
0.9.
Hey?
It's like right next to your neck.
Get away from my net, mate. He's just gone under. That was him taking off. He just came sliding down from there. How good. There was a fish just on it. The Barra just swam away from it before too. You got another one.
It's like on the outside.
We got two. We got two. We got two. Right, we got one. He's pretty good. He's 14. There's a centimetre over. There's a big fella here. But that guy in there, look at the claws on him.